Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are watching this from right now. My name is Alyonna Parveen. I'm an energy alchemist. I also do oracle card readings and life guidance, online and in person. Now, these readings are more to help you understand your soul's journey and your soul's mission. So if you would like to book in for a session, please send me a message, or you can go on to my website and read more about what happens in the session, so you have a clear and better understanding of what to expect from these sessions. Okay, so today in this video I am going to be giving you the energy updates from May to August this year. Now, this is going to be a long video, so you may want to hit pause and go grab yourself a drink, grab your coffee, grab your cacao. I've got my beautiful sacred ceremonial cacao with me right here from Peru. I've got this drink from Australian ceremonial cacao, and it's truly been life-changing. So if you haven't tried pure ceremonial cacao, I would suggest you get one packet and try it. Lena, if you're watching, thank you for bringing this into my life. Okay, so for those who have just unpaused me, welcome back. So let's talk about the energies. Now, the theme for the next few months is all about letting go of attachments and trusting your journey. Okay, so it's raining here. Do you hear the thunder? It's just really loud. Give me a shock. Okay, so May to August is going to be an exhausting and chaotic time for many. Okay, because the energies that push for change and transformations is going to intensify and force you to truly feel, see, and face unpleasant situations. Now, May is the 5th month. It's the number 5 month. So often when we come to the 5th month, we reach a crossroad and we are given an opportunity to decide on which route we want to take. So do we want to stay on the same safe route and repeat our lessons? Do we want to take a risk and go in a new direction and have a new adventure? Or do you want the universe to step in and make things truly unpleasant for you, that you are forced to make this change in your life? Okay, so you see, many are going to be awakening to newfound gifts, talents and abilities from your past life, and it's going to give you an opportunity to move into a new energetic space. Okay, so for the next few months, you are going to be integrating with each of these new gifts and have the option to take it all in and go in a new direction, or stay where you are. Now, talking about staying where you are, right, it leads a lot to attachments. So let's talk about attachments first, okay? So attachments can be, to a label, identity, to a person, to a place. There's just so many different levels of attachments here. So let's go into each one of it, okay? Remember that you are allowed to unattach yourself from a label or an identity that you have created for yourself. So let me give you a few examples, okay? So say you started a business, a few years ago. Say you started a fashion business, right? You opened this boutique. So, you've worked really hard, you've put all your energy into it, you've spent a lot of money, you've printed all these banners and flyers and posters, invested a lot of your time, energy and money into building this business. But it's come to a time now where all of a sudden you have this newfound love and this need to do something different. Say all of a sudden you are into cooking, right? And you find this new love for vegan food, and you think, oh my gosh, I make a really beautiful vegan dish, and I want to offer this out to the world. So maybe you think I could open a cafe instead, serving vegan food. That would be something new for me. But then you are so attached to this fashion boutique that you've invested so much in, and you think, oh, I've put so much of my soul in here, so I'm just gonna stick and push through. And what happens is eventually you start to feel like you're burning out, and the universe is showing you it's time to change, take the next step. But you refuse to let go because you think, oh, I've put so much of myself into this business, and you cling on to it. And eventually, as because your energy is just becoming an energy of attachment, and not really something that is coming from this love from within, this passion from within. Your business is not going to be thriving anymore because you are putting that out into the universe, right? So that energy for abundance is not going to come to you. So saying all that, eventually what's going to happen is the universe is going to step in and make things really, really difficult, to a point where you finally let go of that business and move in a new direction. So why wait until that happens? Understand, always tune in, understand, see what you want to do, tune in. It's okay to make changes. You don't have to stick to one thing forever. You see, we change every second of the day, every hour, every minute. We are changing. Okay, so for example, maybe say 5 minutes ago, you're just scrolling through Facebook, a normal day, and then you come across this article that you read that completely blows your mind. It opens your mind to something new, and all of a sudden you are this different person, because now you have all this new knowledge, this new thing that has just come in, that you have just taken in. So you are a different person now. You were not the same person that you were 5 minutes ago before you read that article. So why cling on to your past? You have to allow yourself to change. You see, as your soul evolves, right? When something new comes in and you change the way you think, that's your soul evolving. And so the things that you resonate with will change as well. So if you fight to hold on to something that you have outgrown, so what you're doing is you're lowering your vibration. Very often we create this label and an identity for ourselves because we feel the need to fit in, to belong somewhere. It's fine to feel, like you need to belong to something, but it's not okay to cling on to it forever. It's fine to create a label or an identity for yourself depending on where you are in your journey right now. But when things change for you, you need to let go and be someone else. And you don't have to be the same person that you were 5 minutes ago. You are allowed to change and evolve and be someone else. So don't cling on to your past. It's just not going to serve you anymore. So and this relates to everything in your life, like your likings, your hobbies, your line of work, the course that you're studying now, the place that you're living in, the lifestyle that you're having. It's okay to change, and let go of the ego where, you care about what everyone would think of you if you made this change. Remember that this is your journey, and so water your own journey, water your own soul. Okay. Now, besides clinging on to a label and identity, it's also the attachments that we're talking about is also to people and places as well. So if you are surrounded by toxic people, or if you are living a life with toxic habits, this is the time to make that change. All right, you gotta really tune in to yourself this month and truly realize and see what it is that you're clinging on to. If you're clinging on to unfulfilling, unhealthy and undesirable dynamics, you need to know that you need to find that courage to make a clean break before the universe steps in, because when it steps in, it's going to be very unpleasant for you. Okay, so anything that does not serve you for your highest good this year, including self-sabotaging habits, the toxic surrounding you, you need to take action, make the changes, allow it to exit your life. Okay, so if the universe does step in and make things really difficult and, starts to shift things around you where you have no option but to break ties, go with the flow. Don't fight this change. Allow the change to happen and go with it. Okay, it will truly help you in the next few months during this transformative time. Okay, so now let's see what else do we have here. So allow those who no longer match your vibration to live your life. Okay, so allow the negativity, all patterns, all habits, toxicity to leave. If not, you will be stuck in the same old toxic routine for the rest of your year. So, remember that this year we are setting the foundation for what the rest of the life is going to be like. We are learning to live in the fifth dimension, from the fifth dimension consciousness. So we are setting the foundation of what we want the rest of our life to be like. So make sure that you set a strong foundation, rather than just trying to cling on to familiarity. Oh my God, I cannot say that, but to something that's familiar to you and that's safe, comfort thing in your life, part of your life that doesn't allow you to actually go out there and grow. Okay, now there's going to be a lot of karmic breakups, relationships, friendships, partnerships. There's going to be a huge energy detox so that you can purge all energies and remove anything or anyone that is in the way of you from moving forward on to complete what your soul has incarnated to do. Okay, so flow with these changes and know that it is part of your journey. Okay, so if you do not allow, right, these breakups to happen, you do not allow this change, you do not let go of the attachments, right? Once again, this is connected to identity, attachments to people, attachments to places, and these labels and everything. So if you tune in and you realize that it's time to make this change and let go, but you refuse and you still cling on, right, giving into that fear within you, then know that the changes, if it comes in forced by the universe, it will come with a lot of pain and sacrifice. Okay, so you got to know that whatever that's going to happen between May to August is something that the universe and your higher self has been conspiring to make happen right from February. So you have already started to make plans and create all these plans and situations that will bring about these changes that is going to come into your life. Okay, so it's going to be quite chaotic and painful between March to July, and August will see you setting a new foundation of the new you. So get all the help you can in this time. Okay, so if you're not coping with these changes, with breakups and this whole change that's come to you, go and see an energy healer. Get energy healing done. Ask them to help you cut the cords to your past attachments, help you move forward. It is so important for you to get energy healing at this time. Now, many of you will also be feeling a little lost and unsure of what steps to take next, and that's okay, because the angels are saying to just go with the flow, quiet your mind, connect yourself, and the answers will come from within. So trust the synchronicities and trust your intuition. You just got to release all the fear and trust the journey that's unfolding between you. So when you go into this space, a lot of you might go into a space of darkness when you have painful breakups and painful events unfold that is forcing you to change. So before that change happens, if you have been resisting the change, you're going to go into a space of darkness, because you need to heal and take in everything that's been happening to you. Once again, if you are struggling in this dark space, go and see an energy healer to get some help. But most importantly, take time off to just be with yourself, to just understand everything that happened, rather than blaming and getting angry and, responding nastily to everyone else, and, this whole blame game and things. Just let that go. Know that this is something that had to happen for your highest good. Okay, the universe will only do things, and your higher self will only bring things to you that is for your highest good. So take that time, take a break, be by yourself, just spend time with yourself and truly understand what is happening all around you. Look at all the changes, and eventually, you will know the next step. If you are lost and unsure what to do next, just breathe, pray, ask the angels for a sign, and when you receive the sign, take that first step. The angels are the wings on your back at this time. So when you take that first step, they will fly with you. Okay, so trust them. Now, I'm also being told to do a lot of meditation in nature, especially under the morning sun, and to also bring nature into your home. So grow a lot of indoor plants in your house. The fresh oxygen will really do a lot of good for your body, and it will heal the deeper cells within your body as well. So keep many plants around your house, especially those who live in the city. I had a vision of people breathing in smoke outdoors, and I could see their cells suffocating and just rotting within them, and then I see them walk into a room, an indoor space that had plants all around, and then I could see the cells in their body regenerating, and I could see the health coming back to them. So indoor plants are the key for helping you through the next few months as well. Also, get rid of clutter. Okay, so throw away or give away things that you haven't used in a long time. So don't hold on to new energy. That, once again, clutter, holding on to things that you have outgrown. Get rid of it. Go watch Marie Kondo, is that her name? Who talks about decluttering home if you need help. So get rid of things, old clothes, old things sitting in the drawers, let it all go. This will allow new energy to circulate in your home as well. Also, furniture, things like that. If you don't want to get rid of it, make changes in your house, change the position, of the way you put your things. It's just about creating new energy and allowing the new energy to flow through and circulate in your home and in your life. Always remember that great new beginnings often are disguised as painful endings. So take accountability for your personal journey, rather than blaming someone else for causing whatever changes that has happened in your life. Take time for deep soul searching, for reflection and stillness. Take time to be alone and to truly connect to who you are inside. Now, emotions are going to be running high at this time, and everyone's going to be walking on eggshells because of all this that's happening within them. So always choose to respond with compassion and not react hastily. And remember that a lot of things that will be coming to you is probably even karmic contracts that you've made with people who would step in at this time of your life to cause you this pain and suffering, so that you take a different direction. It's just something that you have signed with them before being born in this world, in this lifetime. So rather than getting upset or reacting in a nasty way, just take a step back, breathe, understand that this had to happen for your journey. It's all about your soul's growth and evolution, and always choose to respond in a kind manner, okay, in a kind way. So I will be posting a written report as well in the next few days. If you have any questions, you can send me a message. And once again, thank you for all the likes, shares, tags that you post on all my posts. I may not be able to respond to each and every single message that you have put out, but I do read, and I'm very grateful for each and every one of them. So thank you for this exchange. I hope this report helps you through this transition and brings some comfort and understanding into why certain things are happening at this time. So thank you for watching, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye bye.